Speaking of fantasies, tonight a drug that sounds too good to be true, and maybe it is. It's been tagged the Barbie drug because it's claimed it can make you thin and tan just like the doll herself, if that's your ideal, of course. Plus, as an added bonus, it's said it increases your sex drive too. But what are its side effects? And does Melanotan II really work? In the US, the FDA has just urged consumers to stop using it, saying this product is being marketed and sold illegally, which is pretty unequivocal. But the doctor trialling it here claims it works and it's safe. Simon Shepherd reports.
Getting out in the sun, a rare and risky thing for Nikki Burnett. As you can see, she's almost translucent.
Been called the glowing one. Sometimes I have friends that tell me to go stand in the corner because it's dark over there. Yeah, a lot of jokes going my way.
It's been a life of covering up or keeping in the shade.
When was the last time you think you had a tan?
Probably when I was about 8 years old.
8?
So is this the answer? A formula called Melanotan II. It's a synthetic copy of the hormone that stimulates the melanin in your skin. Your tan, your natural defence. Dee O'Neill is the doctor trialling it here.
Have you taken Melanotan?
Yes.
So your tan that I'm looking at the moment is a Melanotan tan?
It's the middle of winter and that's what it is, yes.
So you haven't been away on holiday?
No. Hi Nikki, how are you? Take a seat.
Unlike Dee, Nikki is far fairer. After doing her checks on the formula, she's agreed to be a guinea pig.
Excellent. Are you ready? Sure am.
Over 3 weeks, Nikki will have a daily injection.
Here you go. Didn't even feel that.
How did that feel?
I didn't feel it at all. It was completely painless.
Nausea?
Nothing.
No effects?
Nothing's pretty good.
This is Nikki after shot 1. On a rating of 0 to 6, her skin type is almost a 0. If anyone needs protection, it's her. Because if she doesn't get it, this could be the outcome. Skin cancers, melanomas. The ugly side of our quest to be bronzed and beautiful, whether it's spray tans, sunbeds or sun. University of Arizona researchers wanted to make this quest safe. They came up with 2 versions. The second, Melanotan II, not only tanned, but suppressed the appetite and increased libido.
Do you get that every time?
It seems less so, I think, in the female patients, but in the male, it's pretty much every time.
Is it happening to Nikki? This is shot 5. Too early to see any tan, but there is a side effect.
I've lost my appetite a little bit, but...
You've lost your appetite?
Yeah.
How much?
Quite a big difference from before, definitely. It's just, yeah, probably had like a pie or something on Saturday and just couldn't eat anymore.
The development of Melanotan and Melanotan II is being carefully watched by people in the cosmetic and tanning industries. The global obsession for fake tans and sunbeds is big business, about $5 billion. That industry might feel threatened, except that you have to inject this formula.
Well, it's not personally what I would choose to do.
You're not a fan of needles?
No, but the market is changing, so as long as there's no long-term effects, just have to wait and see, I guess.
They might have a different view once an Aussie company has perfected a slow-release tanning implant with no side effects. For now, the injectable Melanotan II is aimed at stemming people's overexposure to UV light. To make it work, though, Nikki does need a couple of 5-minute sunbed sessions to stimulate the melanin. We next see Nikki at injection number 9. Her appetite is still suppressed.
So you're starting to turn a little bit?
Only a little bit. I'm just not glowing white anymore.
Not glowing
Still
white?
white, but not glowing white.
And there's something else.
Increased libido,
Yes.
yes.
I've got an idea about that.
Yes, can't you see the nice glow?
So the libido has been enhanced a little bit, has
Yes,
it been
has
tweaked?
indeed, yes.
Right.
Yes. To everyone's satisfaction.
No wonder it's called the Barbie drug, but how safe is it? Melanotan II has been through some university clinical trials in America, but it's not recognised by the Food and Drug Administration there. That doesn't mean it can't be used here, but MedSafe says it would be classed as a high-risk medicine because it's injected and it acts on the hormonal system. But Dr O'Neill says under the Medicines Act she can use it, but not promote it.
The law says that a company or a doctor can bring this in. However, names, dates, people that we give it to must be recorded and used for audit purposes, and a doctor or registered medical practitioner has to take the responsibility for who they give it to.
Just as Nikki was finishing her 3-week trial, the American Food and Drug Administration warned against unsubstantiated claims of Melanotan II helping prevent skin cancer.
It means that the due diligence process is continuing, and we can't really go full forward into this business until we've got our due diligence done.
Does it concern you what's happening in America?
Of course it does. I'm a doctor. I don't want to do harm to anybody. However, it's not giving us any warning bells about medical problems. It's just the paperwork and the fact they're making claims that we can't prove yet.
Are you still convinced that it's safe?
For my own part, I am absolutely convinced it's safe.
And as for Nikki, did Melanotan II work? This is her after injection number 1. Then shot 9, and you can see more freckles. Shot 13, and finally shot 20. Once again, here are the first and last shots. To maintain that tan, Nikki would have to inject once a week.
The process for me has been very easy so far. I haven't really had any negative side effects as such. I'm not quite as brown as I want it to be, but I'm definitely, yeah, as my friend said, not translucent anymore.
Welcome back. To get a bronze glow, many people use tanning beds, some use sprays, and some rely on good old sunshine.
But what if you could inject your way to darker skin? Eyewitness News 5's Zhao Zhao Shen takes a look at a new type of tanning that has doctors concerned. It's new at 10.
It's a $1 billion industry
I like the look of the tan.
that millions of Americans buy into.
It makes me feel a bit more confident about myself.
Twyla Garrett used to be one of those people.
We would use baby oil, things like that, that there was absolutely no blocks in them.
But then she found something that stopped her.
I found melanoma on my stomach a year ago.
Now Garrett no longer uses tanning beds, sticking only to sprays or lotions.
I have to apply like the 85 block, like every 45 minutes if I am out in the sun.
So when she heard there may be a shot to get a tan,
I would be excited about it. I'd like to research it for myself just because I want to look brown like everybody else.
it's called Melanotan, an injectable hormone that you can buy over the internet. The hormone itself is called alpha melanocyte stimulating hormone, something your body already produces. It activates your pigment cells to produce melanin, which is what darkens your skin. There have also been claims that using Melanotan can prevent skin cancer, and that's what doctors are most concerned about.
To say that it is skin cancer preventing may give a false sense of security, that people then can go out and then be out in the sun for as long as they want to, or even in an ultraviolet light tanning bed even further.
The FDA, as well as its counterparts in the UK, Denmark, and Ireland, have all issued warnings about Melanotan, saying companies selling the product make unsubstantiated claims. The side effects could be extremely serious, and the product may expose people to a serious risk of infection. I wanted to find out what the companies had to say about their products, so I searched for Melanotan online. Numerous websites popped up selling it, but none of them had a phone number listed, and all of my emails went unanswered. Dr. Pamela Allen with OU Dermatology says you're not only breaking the law when you buy Melanotan online, you're putting your health in danger.
We don't know the toxicity and other side effects that can occur in the long run.
And it may not even have the desired effect.
It may not give an even tanning type of process to the skin, and also it can increase the number of new moles, darken existing moles, and give new freckling to the surface of the skin.
So for Garrett, the jury is still out. She says some products just aren't worth it.
There were those pills that made everybody orange not too, a few years back too, so, not all those things are good.
And with her close call 1 year ago, she'd rather not risk it. Zhao Zhao Shen, Eyewitness News 5.
The American Academy of Dermatology says spray tanning or sunless lotions are the safest way to get a tan. But the best way to prevent skin cancer is to use a lot of sunscreen, cover up, and stay out of the sun and away from tanning beds.